Hi everyone, it's Brett. Hollow Knight Silksong took 7 years to make. That is a while, so I better make up that time by talking about it briefly. My goal is to talk about it for less than that amount of time. I didn't say I was looking for a challenge. The moves are awesome. Slashing is satisfying. The downward diagonal strike is tricky but fun. Jumping from the ledge felt great and looked great. I just wanted to keep doing it. I was hoping that I could run early on in the game, and then I got the running ability, which is super fun and fast. So many cool moves. Hornet is so cool. I'll let the statement stand. The music in this game is very good, and I considered some of the tracks to be extra good. I think that a wonderful job was done on a bunch of them. There was also this song. I don't really know what to say about this one. There are so many bells. Bells are on the ground. Bells get used as weapons, and most importantly, I can keep attacking a bell in the air for a long time if I am skilled enough. I could talk about bells more, but I feel it could turn somewhat into an obsession. Anyway, the game looks so incredibly good. The details in the environments are so well done. The gears are cool. The lava-looking area is interesting. The green place is very visually pleasing, and I like that bells can be found in so many places. Maybe obsessions can be fine. This game is kind of hard sometimes. Then there was an update to make it easier. If I had to guess, it seems like the developers got too good at the game over the 7 years that was spent on it. If this was the case, I can see how the game got a little too difficult. A notable thing I noticed that was easier was the boss's damage output being less. I think it was the right call to make some of the bosses not do as much damage. I think the bosses are better because of this change. Overall, there are some good bosses that I enjoyed. The runbacks to the bosses could be long and annoying. Why can't bench checkpoints be put right next to the boss? Why can't time be saved? In my opinion, Hollow Knight has the same problem, so why not fix it for this game? I do not want to run back to the boss. Maybe the game took so long to make because the developers had to keep running back to the boss during playtesting. And if that's not the case and they playtest the boss and get to fight it immediately after they lose, why can't the player have the same privilege? Benches next to bosses is all I ask. This might be the most angry I have gotten about this game, and I blame the bench placement. I will say, the bench placement isn't always bad. For example, I do appreciate that a bench is close to the first boss. Oh, I forgot to mention, sometimes the bench has to be paid for, and sometimes it's just a rental. The skirt and other things get taken against my will at one point. It's kind of neat playing the game in this state. I haven't even been talking that long, and somehow I have veered into the topic of clothing theft. I didn't technically start the clothing theft topic, that was the game. I am talking about it right now though, and I later continued the topic by my own will. If I can't have a piece of clothing all the time, no one can!